driving the new 5 Series. Now, this is not an exhaustive drive, so I'm not going to talk to you much about the handling or the way it drives or whether this even feels like a 5 Series, the 5 Series that we know and we love and we praised to the skies. This is 4 loops round and round, which will get over in 5 minutes. So at the start, somebody's driven it before me. They put it into sport mode, so I'm leaving it in sport mode. Let's try it out. Okay, the engine has Josh, that's for sure. It does get a proper move on. The brakes, they feel really nice. Good bite, good feel, good modulation. The engine, actually it sounds pretty sporty. So engine, it gets up to speed really well. This petrol engine, it sounds very nice, and I'm sure it is piped through the speakers. There's no way it can sound so nice. This is of course in sport mode, so very nice. Now, okay, the steering, there are no corners over here. So if anybody gives you any dynamic impressions of the 5 Series, you should take it with a piece of salt, because there's no way anybody can give you any sort of impressions over here. This is the second U-turn. The steering, very light, even in sport mode, extremely light. There are absolutely no bumps on this road, like nothing on this road. I think they found the best road in Delhi NCR for us to go round and round across. So again, in terms of ride comfort, I suspect this is very, very comfortable, but I suspect, okay? I can't give you any sort of opinion. Come on, man, there's not even one bump on this road. Unreal. I think the ride will be really good. If you go by what they've done with the 3 Series, the GL, the long-wheelbase 3 Series, that also rides really well. Now, what else do we focus on when we do these drives? Well, the interiors, they're lovely. They really are very nice. We spoke about this during our walk around. Nothing really changes, but what I've noticed is that it's got these cushions on the front headrests also, which is actually very nice. So the materials, bronze gold finish, whatever they call it, the aircon vents that are almost hidden, 2 wireless chargers, not bad. There's a lot of space around here. The interiors feel really nice. Bowers & Wilkins sound system with this nice metal grille for the speakers, this huge panoramic sunroof, very comfy seats. I don't know if this has massagers. There's not enough time to even poke around the car. Should we try it in comfort mode? Oh, it's got these modes now. So let's try the relax mode. Sunroof shuts in relax mode. Less engine sounds piped in through the speakers. Okay, one thing I've noticed, it's got this boost paddle. So you pull the paddle, and then like the Porsche sport mode where you punch that button and you get 10 seconds of extra boost. So you pull this and then you get 10 seconds of fully ramped up performance, sport boost as they call it. And you can really thunder down this one section of road that we're going up and down over. Steering wheel, typically BMW M. This is the M Sport version. Not the M, but the M Sport version. So thick, fat steering wheel. I found like one small little dip, and you do feel the body moving around. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. The cabin, brilliant to drive. Well, whatever little I found, it drives well. Does it have launch control? I don't know. Left foot on the brake. Okay, I've said it 5 times already. I'm going to say it the 6th time. This definitely moves well. That's nice. So net, does the new 5 Series feel like the old 5 Series? Does it feel like a proper 5 Series? I can't tell you. I don't know. There's no way to tell you that after accelerating down 2 kilometers and U-turning 7 times. Even stepping on it, and it's rear wheel driven, but the tail doesn't really want to come out. This is after all a huge wheelbase 5 Series. This doesn't feel all that big from behind the wheel, but again, there's zero traffic apart from 1 or 2 idiots who come the wrong way. So again, can't really say. Honestly, I have to drive it over roads that we know, in conditions that we are familiar with, to give you a proper verdict. But what I can tell you is that finally Mercedes has something to worry about. The 5 Series, it's doing a lot of the things that the E-Class did really well. Normally, BMW always has that ESP off, DSC off button. That's not there. Or at least in this 10 minutes that I'm allowed with the car, I can't find it. So, yep, that's a big change, big change. Well, honestly, if I'm thinking with my heart, not with the head, this really does make me go, wow, rocking all the bells and whistles. So in that sense, this definitely is not like 5 Series that we know of. That's that about the new BMW 5 Series. What I can tell you is that finally, Mercedes has a serious headache on their hands. So the back seat of the 5 Series. It's got touch buttons for the aircon at the back. It's got a wireless charger here. It's got plenty of space. It's got these brilliant Bowers and Wilkins metal speaker grills. Woo! It doesn't have a sun visor. Now that's a big miss. But I think the bigger miss is the fact that, number one, you can't recline the rear seats. Now, the recline angle is very nice. This is very ergonomic. So when you're doing long distances in the back seat, this angle actually works really well. And I even have good lower back support. But if you want to sit like this, you can't sit. The thing will not allow you. The rear seat will not allow you. Okay, second drawback. You can't slide the seats in front using controls at the rear. And neither can your driver do it while he's driving, because the controls are on the left side door. So your driver has to stop. So that's the space at the back seat. Okay, so that's a lot of legroom, plenty of legroom out there, but you can't adjust it by yourself. Your driver has to stop, unbuckle his seat belt, reach out over there, do all that. Chalo Shiva. No sunblinds, and you can't adjust the backrest angle. But you do get these cushions, so that's nice. S-Class, E-Class inspired. Big panoramic sunroof. I know saying big and panoramic is like repeating myself, but this is very big. I think this is the biggest panoramic sunroof on anything in this category. Again, ride comfort, it feels really good, but this road has got no bumps, no nothing, so hard to say. It's got a USB-C port there. I think this is to put like a coat hanger. Doesn't have screens at the back, but I think this has, so this does have capability to shove in a screen over there, so you can option screens over there. Oh, another thing I've noticed, there's something poking my back, and that's this seat belt. So the 3-point seat belt for the middle passenger, it's out here. So either the buckle is poking you, or then this thing is poking you. So that's not very nicely done, if you ask me. And the boss will obviously be sitting over here. So why should this be irritating him? Otherwise, the seats got really nice bolstering. Overall, very nice. But the E-Class, because you can recline the seat, because from the back seat you can slide the front passenger seat all the way in front or move it at the back. The E-Class has blinds on the side as well as on the rear screen. And India is a really hot country. This is now going to be the monsoon, but still the sun beating down on me. I've not worn my sunscreen, so I'm a little worried that I'm going to catch a tan. Yeah, but that's the rear seat of the BMW 5 Series.